Hello there and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. We have just executed our good friend Mondo for the death of Chihiro. I am still surprised that the game actually managed to throw a twist I didn't expect at it so early. Especially since the first one was pretty obvious and, well, most of that thing I got, it's just that the very last twist, I didn't expect Byakuya was just trying to screw with us. Not the point. We are moving on. About to start chapter 3. Oh yeah, and we saw that there was a weird, one of the students is a plant. There's a 16th student coming in. Probably a girl because I got a trading card that says heroines and there's a character on there I haven't seen yet, which means it's obviously that one. But also, one of the students is a plant. My guess, the only one that makes sense is, well, they talk like Kyoko, but it didn't make sense to be Kyoko. So I have no clue who it is. Let's go. Sniffing. Lots of sniffs. Oh.
I know I shouldn't cry.
This is inappropriate? Well, I guess it's PG-13.
But I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. Getting out of here anytime soon. It's impossible. I can't let myself think about how much I want to get out of here. If I keep thinking like that, I might decide to.
Donuts. I need to eat some donuts. That'll cheer me up. Glazed donuts, twisty donuts, jelly donuts, cream-filled donut holes, malasadas. I have no idea what that is. I should probably try it.
Okay.
Oh God of donuts, I'm praying for a wonderful encounter. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for breaking the nighttime rule. But right now, for me, donuts are absolutely necessary.
Huh? Huh?
What's that sound? Why am I not witnessing this as the main character? Sounds like it's coming from the bathhouse.
But
I'm super scared, but... Is someone there? Gasp! What the crap is that? A next generation legend! Stand tall, galactic hero! The morning after the conclusion of the second class trial. Everyone met in the dining hall, just like always. I expected it to start like any other day. That's what I expected, but... Today's count kinda sucks, huh? Toka and Byakuya still refuse to show up. And I haven't seen Miss Asahina anywhere. She said her stomach was hurting, but she's taking it easy in her room today.
oh,
That is rather unusual for her. Normally, she is so full of energy. Which is exactly what makes me worry.
So
So it's just the 7 of us then. It looks that way.
How about that?
It's times like this where we need the committee chairman. It's times like this where the committee chairman needs to get things going with a bang.
Impossible.
Or not. Taka hasn't said a word since everything that happened yesterday. One look at his face showed that he hadn't slept a wink last night. It must be because of Mondo. The two of them became so close, and then he finds out that Mondo killed Chihiro. And then, having to watch Mondo get punished and nothing he could do about it. I can't imagine what it must have done to him.
well,
So, I mean, what's gonna happen now? We haven't found any way out, and we have no idea if help's ever gonna come.
it's like
Now I'm all depressed just thinking about it. We simply have to make the best of things, do our best to get along and live here together in peace. Forget about the outside world and accept this new life. That's the only hope we have now. What? To live here forever?
Well,
Here we have every convenience. We have food, clothes. Our every need is seen to. Why are you dissatisfied? In fact, let me ask you this. What is it about the outside world that you long for?
is that okay?
Competition, discrimination, victimization, and violence? As society grows, so does its perversion. In which case, our current situation is not demon, angel, pretty, pudgy princess.
Huh?
Here we go!
Meggie, the drill shop owner, the bunny-eared Amazon, cat girl, dog boy, Robo Justice, the galactic king. And what I mean is there's no 2D here.
There is nothing to be done.
The mastermind put such base desire to their advantage, bending you to their will.
You know?
Okay, well anyway, since Taka's like catatonic, as the oldest one here, I'm officially stepping up to take the lead. So we're all gonna work together and spend the rest of the day searching the school. Searching?
I'm right?
Well, I mean, since the class trial is over and all,
Perhaps.
there should be new places for us to investigate.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's the ticket. Maybe we'll find some kind of clue this time.
Well then.
Well, once we're done eating, let's split up and begin looking around. Do you have any problem with that, Celeste? There may well be a discovery waiting for us which may further enrich our life here. The point is to look for clues. And just as we were starting to come together, she barged in and ruined the conversation.
You called for me and so I appeared!
Nobody called for you.
How
How come it's Genocide Jill and not Toko?
Yes!
God, this place is amazing! Finally a place I can just be my murderous self. Which is why I've decided to stop holding back and spread my wings. No more hiding in a cave for me.
Aha!
Plus, I have another battle to fight. The whole killer with a split personality thing is so overdone. I gotta destroy that stereotype.
You SOB!
I'll fight all day and all night to murder those totally slanderous cliches. But you are a killer with a split personality. If she weren't here, my chance of survival would go up at least 10%.
Aha!
Come on, you gotta back me up here. Even the biggest stars need a little people to hold them up. Well, whatever else we do for today, first we should eat. We can't do anything on an empty stomach. You're right, let's hurry up and eat so we can start our investigation. They should probably tie her up somewhere. So we were forced to eat breakfast with a murderer, and after our much needed but very annoying meal, we set to work looking around the school. Well then, it's pretty obvious that there's a staircase on the second floor that leads to a third floor, so that's where we're heading first. And it'll just be well, I can just teleport there, so let's do that. Alright, here we are. Let's head up. The third floor of Host Peak Academy. I wonder what we're gonna find this time. What's up here? Well, a rec room. That's the stairs. 2 more classrooms which serve at no purpose whatsoever. Oh, hey, Kyoko.
It would seem...
So the third floor opened up this time. After a brief investigation, it looks like there's a physics lab and an art room.
Whew.
I also found a huge machine of some kind in the physics lab. I wonder what it does. Oh, you didn't mention the rec room. What about what is this? Art, okay. Wow, that's fancy. That is a big machine. This is the physics lab. It's less like a classroom and more like some kind of research institute. Hey Taka, don't you think this place is like some kind of research institute? Still no reaction. Well, let's go see what's over here. Hey Taka, don't you think this place is like some sort of research institute? There's a camera here. The digital camera. It's got some anime style. Kind of beat up, but it looks like it still turns on just fine. It probably belongs to Hifumi. What's up with this ridiculously big machine?
Watch out!
What? What, you want to do some quantum leaping? Huh? That's a time machine. Pretty awesome, right? It was designed by a student here at Hope's Peak. The ultimate physicist. Although they don't go here anymore, they died during the tragedy. A time machine? Seriously? So it can go back in time? Okay then, let me get in there. If I can go back to the past, then I can... This time I'll stop Mondo for sure. I'm sorry, that's not possible. This particular time machine can only go back 1 minute. Comes in handy when you like leave your pizza bagels in the microwave 1 minute too long. 1 minute.
What?
You sound disappointed. But actually, I was lying about the whole thing anyway. There's no such thing as time machines. What?
Hey,
Honestly, it's just an air purifier. Air purifier.
in other words,
It can produce clean air no matter where you're at. With that thing, you could even live on Mars. But what's with the discombobulating gravity and deadly low temperatures, you probably don't want to live on Mars.
you guys?
Anyway, this machine is the reason you guys all have delicious air. So don't go messing with it. You break it and it's your butt. This huge thing is just an air purifier? And more than that, to go out of your way to hurt something, to say something you know will hurt someone who's already suffering. God damn you. Oh, but I got money, so everything's okay. This is the equipment room, and I'm in here with the Psycho. It's super disorganized, and there's a strange chemical smell in the air. This place is so relaxing, so calming. The smell of formaldehyde is almost unbearable.
I'm getting seriously excited!
I just want to dunk myself right in it. Of course Genocide Jill likes it. That just goes to... Oh, Genocide Jack likes it. That just goes to show how disgusting it really is. Why'd you say Jack when she said her name is Jill? I mean... Do you want to anger the only one here with weapons? Pendulums, wheels, rail segments, all the equipment is scattered all over. They're all covered in dust too. They obviously haven't been used in a long time. There's a mat. This is a tarp. I was wrong. There isn't anything strange about it. It had money. That's all I needed. There's a bunch of files here, probably old lab files or research data. And I'm done. I'm willing to bet this is just mostly a exploration part and learning new areas. But I gotta pay attention to some details like that tarp, which I would assume is something I might not notice later when it's moved, just like the poster from the locker room. Whoa, statues. At first glance, this looks like any normal art room, but something about it seems off, or multiple somethings. Well, look at all this equipment. It certainly scratches that artistic itch of mine. Art supplies, of course, but they've also collected all kinds of sculpting tools, aka murder weapons. So Hifumi, do you like sculptures and figurines and stuff?
Yes, indeed.
Well, normally I limit myself to 2D, but figurines are like borderline 2D, so it's okay. I don't know how that's borderline, but okay. I'm a fan of Charanbo, Pumpkinhead, and I especially admire anything that Saburo run on. I don't know those names. I only know Pumpkinhead is a serial killer from crappy movies. Or monster, yeah, it was a monster. Charanbo's ability to express the movement of muscles is exquisite, as seen in his Mama Cat series. Pumpkinhead is like a little sculptor fairy, representing this country's greatest quality. That name, meanwhile, is known for his Mecha Masume series, which led to a worldwide tour. Truly, they can only be regarded as the Elite Four! But one of your elite is missing.
You know nothing!
Well, the Elite Three just sounds stupid now, doesn't it? But it wouldn't be making people think of Pokemon.
Yes, indeed.
Besides, that empty seat rightly belongs to me. Begins today. Today begins my reign as the legendary ruler of the next century. I see. Well, good luck with that. Statue. A Venus statue. A Monokuma statue. Who would want to make that? Yeah, I guess it is good quality. It paid me for liking it. I approve. They're drawing statues. Weird. That's not what I clicked. A locker. Nothing inside. Statue of Neo. I'd never really heard of anyone using a Neo statue for life drawing classes or whatever. I don't know who that is. I guess it's tied to Oni somehow, whatever. However, so, whatever. Repository attached to the art room. There's a gurney, or a cart, or whatever. Dolly. Same thing. Well, not really. Whatever. They must use it to move around all the statues. Oh good, nice big heavy weapons to kill people with. There are wooden mallets hanging on the wall. If I had to guess, I'd say they were making sculptures, or bashing skulls. Whoa. What's this here do? There's something on the floor. It looks like a picture. But as I stretch my hand out to pick it up, almost as if on its own, my hand froze. Huh? What I saw in that picture was Chihiro, Leon, and Mondo. And they were smiling. What is this? Questions started racing through my head, one after the other. Why is it only these three people? What are they doing together? How come they're smiling like that? When was this taken? Who took it? Where's the camera they use? How did they get it developed? And in the picture, the window in the classroom, there's no metal plate covering it. Which must mean wherever this picture was taken, it wasn't here at Hope's Peak. But there's no time to find an answer. With all the questions floating around my head were quickly drowned out by... That's mine! Give it back! Monokuma appeared out of nowhere and snatched the photo, and any chance I had answers evaporated.
Ha!
You picked, didn't you? Well, they all had some pretty dazzling smiles, huh?
Isn't that wonderful?
They were definitely living their school life. It's like they ripped a page right out of the Book of Youth. What's going on with that picture? Do you know? I'm not telling you nothing. Why do I suddenly feel that we're in a time loop of some kind? I mean, I've seen stories like that before. Like, I originally thought we were just drugged and brought to the future, but it might be the same thing, only we were drugged after the first year of the school. And then that year of school got erased? Or we're clones? Clones, that'd be weird. Well, What do you have to say?
It would seem...
Same stuff. Don't need to care about you right now. I just found out some weird things going on. Let's check the classrooms. The rec room is awesome! So this is
Let's see.
a recreation room, a place for students to come and relax. I never would have imagined a school having a place like this. Well, no normal school would. It has Othello, Shuggy, even a dartboard and pool table. And look at this. They have provided us with a remarkable number of magazines.
Isn't it wonderful?
These will certainly be helpful in keeping our boredom at bay.
Listen up!
Ring, 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 hello, allow me to expound. We've got fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, video games, baseball, science, all kinds of magazines.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Oh, but nothing dirty. This is a school after all. If you need a quick fix, check out the swimsuit mags.
So then...
And you'll be adding to our collection as new issues come out?
Too bad!
Sorry, no can do. Even if I wanted to, right now magazines are kinda what?
Watch out!
Oops. Nothing, never mind, no. Anyway, that's it for my expoundation, bye! Kind of rare? Because they don't make them anymore because we're in a post-apocalypse, maybe? What he just said. I know, right? It bothers me too.
Most unfortunate.
Life here would be that much nicer if he could add some new issues once in a while. How disappointing. Really? I discovered lots of stuff, and it was all strange, but I don't know if any of it was an actual clue. I'm just getting more confused. Maybe I should head to the dining hall and talk about it with everyone else. For now, I should head to the dining hall. Well, then I guess I'm going to the dining hall. When I got back to the dining hall, the first thing I noticed was the girl who saw the floating head in the locker. Hina! I tried to talk to her, but my voice was immediately drowned out by the others as they rushed into the dining hall.
Hina.
Huh? I thought she was sick or something. Everyone rushed past me and crowded around Hina. Being surrounded by everyone like that, Hina looked really uncomfortable.
Hina.
Are you feeling better already? Yeah, I ate a few donuts and that really helped a lot. You do love those donuts. But wasn't it your stomach that was hurting?
Well...
My stomach ache kinda made me hungry, so, you know. I guess my memory's kinda fuzzy lately. They say that a goldfish will eat however much food you give it, even if it's about to burst. Miss Asahina's pretty much the same, it looks like.
Just a second!
You of all people don't have any room to talk.
Well,
Anyway, I was worried about you.
Sorry.
Besides that, you...
Huh?
Jeez, your knuckles are huge! What the heck, did you convince them to double up on milk production?
bastard!
Stay away from her, fiend. Anyway, first things first. We should talk about what we found, right, Taka? Right. So who would I be talking to? The fact that she's just there with a giant tongue all the time now is just weird.
So,
I wasn't able to help much with the investigation, but I did make one discovery.
Could it be?
It didn't happen to be a donut-related discovery, did it? What does that even mean?
That's right!
Never mind. It's about the nurse's office. Remember? There's one on the first floor, right?
Well,
I remember, but it's locked.
Yeah!
Actually, it's not anymore.
so then.
Did you find any protein in there? Or even vitamin supplements would be fine? I did look, but no dice. Just a bunch of headache medicine and over-the-counter stuff.
I see.
That's disappointing.
Aww.
It is disappointing. Like the end of the world is already here. 'Cause it is? I'm not sure it's that disappointing. Well, what did you find? Leader? Oh, I just remembered. I saw Byakuya a little while ago. What?
You SOB!
Where was he?
What?
You're kind of scaring me. Where was he? He was in the locker room. He had a huge stack of books he must have got from the library.
No!
So that's where he was hiding. I won't let him get away from me. Huh? She just ran off. Is she okay? We should not concern ourselves with her. Well, how about you? Are you okay? No, he's not.
Correct.
There was a rather remarkable physics lab on the 3rd floor. In the middle of the room, there was a machine bigger than anything I've ever seen before. Oh yeah, apparently it's an air purifier. Huh? What's something like that doing here? Is the device really that big? I really don't get it. It's not a time machine, man, I'm sorry. There is one piece of good news. There just so happens to be a rec room on the 3rd floor. I have no doubt that our student life here will be even more enjoyable because of it. Will someone join me in a game of Othello sometime? There was an art room on the 3rd floor, and it had all kinds of gear. Now I'll be able to recreate all my favorite anime characters! Oh yeah, speaking of anime, that reminds me. I found something while I was looking around.
Perhaps.
A digital camera? That's what it seems like. Does it still work? Yeah, it seems fine.
You know?
Well then, let's see it.
What the heck?
This thing's like a kid's toy. Looks like it can store like 5 pictures. Maybe it doesn't have a timer or anything.
Well,
On top of that, its appearance seems questionable. Is this some kind of anime character? Strange.
You know nothing!
She's not strange. She's Princess Pickles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess. Oh, you recognize this? Of course. It's a super rare prize that was given away at a bingo contest at a big anime convention. You have any idea how much I had to pay that guy to get my hands on it? Wait, that's my camera! What?
Damnation!
Where'd you find it? In the physics lab. It's my most prized possession. I brought it here with me, but I lost it the first day along with my phone.
let's see.
Why would it have reappeared in the physics lab?
However,
But look at it.
what?
It got all messed up. Look, when someone steals a sticker from your collection or you buy a secondhand shirt, well, that's it. That's it?
This is unforgivable!
It's not mint condition. I don't need it anymore. But weren't you just saying how much it meant to you? Then may I have it? I might be able to find some sort of use for it. If any of you would like to borrow it, please feel free to ask me. Can't really imagine any of us are gonna need to take any pictures of whatever. Yeah, true. Well, that deals with that, so... only one left to talk to is Sakuya. Sakura. I searched the entire 3rd floor, but all the windows and halls in the rooms were blocked off. I wish they'd give this a rest already, for serious. Give me back my bright blue skies. Just forget about it.
Impossible.
You make it sound like I dropped a nickel or something. To be sure, I went from one end to the other, testing each metal plate. None of them budged.
So in the end,
It would seem that escape via the 3rd floor is as impossible as we feared. I see. Okay, I've heard what everyone has to say. Now it's my turn! Can I tell you guys something? I found something that's kind of been bothering me.
What?
I found this weird picture in the repository. Apparently Monokuma took it. A weird picture? You mean like dirty? No, not that kind of weird. It was a picture of Leon, Mondo, and Chihiro all together.
Why?
Those three. and the three of them were laughing.
Oh,
It showed the three of them together, laughing. What could it have been taken? And there's more. In the picture, there weren't any metal sheets covering the windows.
well then.
And the picture wasn't taken here.
Let's see.
But I don't recall hearing anything about them knowing each other before coming to the school.
Well,
You probably just imagined it. Monokuma cast a spell on you. No, I saw it, I'm telling you. But if it wasn't taken before we got here, or after we got here,
How about that?
I bet they're all still alive. They left the school and then took that picture. That's stupid.
Is that right?
That's impossible, after all. We saw it with our own eyes. They're all dead. Either murdered or executed. They're not the only ones. Monokuma killed Junko, and then there's Sayaka. That wasn't an illusion. It was real, I'm sure of it. I'm glad someone else remembers Junko. Everyone else seems to just disregard her completely. They all died. There's no way any of them are still alive. So we have to figure out when the picture was taken. Monokuma most likely forged it. I can't imagine any other possibility. Forged? Is that all there is to it? Stay focused, man. Don't let Monokuma's bullcrap sidetrack you. He's right, but more importantly, on another topic, there's something that I've been bothering me. I would like to discuss that. Okay then, get out from behind Sakura and we can talk. What's bothering you? Why you gotta make me do an extra step?
Actually,
It's about Hina.
Huh?
What? You said your stomach hurt, did you not? But I believe that was a lie. What really happened?
huh?
It varies from person to person, but whenever someone lies, they tend to have a way of showing it. It's called a tell, something you can't hide no matter how hard you try.
Is that okay?
Whenever Hina lies, the tip of her nose gets just a little bit bigger.
Huh?
For real? Actually, no.
Huh? Oh.
But your reaction just now confirmed it. You were lying.
Oh!
That's not fair. If you're going to lie, at least try to lie convincingly.
Hina.
Be honest, were you lying about your stomachache? Yes.
I see.
Why would you lie about that?
That's it. I'm sure of it.
Are you feeling guilty about something?
Just a second.
That's not it at all.
But
I have a reason for it. A reason?
Sorry.
I didn't have a stomachache. I did it because even if I came out and told you the truth, I thought you wouldn't believe me. The truth?
Well,
I saw it. Saw what? A ghost. You mean like that ghost?
Hey,
Is there more than one ghost? But, I mean, ghosts are...
What the heck?
See, I told you you wouldn't believe me. It's not that I don't believe you, but
Hina.
I believe you. No matter what anyone else might say, I will believe you whatever you say, no matter what. So, you can tell us exactly what happened. If you really mean that, Sakura, then okay, I'll tell you.
so,
Happened last night. Let me flash back to when I was in my underwear, so for the guys here. I was in bed, but I couldn't get us to sleep. I was just thinking about something that happened. Up till now, I was just thinking about everything that's happened up till now. I ended up just getting more upset. So to try and cheer myself up, I thought I'd go get some donuts.
Huh?
Again?
Honestly.
And you ignored the rule regarding nighttime.
sorry.
I feel really bad about that.
Hina.
Continue.
But
So I left my room and headed for the warehouse. But then I started hearing a strange sound.
well,
It was coming from the direction of the bathhouse, so I headed that way. The locker was halfway open, so I had to look inside. And I saw a human shape surrounded by a pale green light. There was no doubt who it was. It was Chihiro.
Say what?
Oh no!
Honestly.
It is simply not possible. You must be mistaken. Just as in most cases of paranormal activity, it was born from your weakened mental state.
Well then.
Then all we have to do is go see for ourselves, right? Let's just go to the bathhouse and see what Hina saw. It is a waste of time. But maybe there is no harm to it, right? If we find anything, that'll be the end of it.
What?
You're gonna try and see a ghost? Is that really a good idea? It might put a curse on you!
What the heck?
You can wait here if you want.
Please!
I don't want to be alone!
Hey,
What are you gonna do, Celeste?
There is nothing to be done.
I suppose I have no choice. How about you, Mr. Ishimaru? Are you gonna wait here?
Oh.
I guess that's a yes. Let's go investigate a ghost!
So,
It was right here. I saw it right here in the dressing room. I'm getting goosebumps.
Come on, come on.
Cthulhu Vatagan. I don't know how to pronounce the second part.
Please!
What if he actually shows up?
Hina.
Where was it you saw Chihiro's ghost?
well,
I heard a sound, then I opened the locker. I saw a kind of pale outline of Chihiro. To the locker! Is this the locker? There was something in there. Huh? Inside the locker is a laptop. What's something like that doing here?
hey,
I remember seeing this. Oh, that's right, it was in the library. Yep.
so
And it's broken. But how did the laptop get from the library to here?
it would seem.
And I guess it's in sleep mode, but the power is definitely on. Huh? But I thought it was broken. I bet that Chihiro fixed it. After all, he was known as the ultimate programmer.
Then perhaps.
Because programming and hardware are completely exactly the same. It's not like they have to make people go to computer engineering for the second thing. No. You just type away and make whatever. More importantly, Hina, you said you saw a green light, yes? Surely you did not mistake the light of the monitor for a ghost. I am surprised you were able to dress yourself in the morning. Oh man, if I had the Love's Clueless Girls attribute, I would have fallen in love big time just now. I'm so glad I don't have it. Well, I didn't really expect to find a freaking laptop inside a freaking locker, okay?
Hey, come on.
It's okay, I mean anyone can make that mistake like that. As a matter of fact, one time I thought I'd spotted a gray alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole.
What are you saying?
Don't compare what happened to me to one of your stupid delusions.
Don't be mean.
I was just trying to make you feel better. What if I get all depressed forever now? But listen, isn't this really strange? What's this laptop doing here?
In other words,
Maybe someone hid it here.
But
That's the case. We found it pretty easy.
wrong.
Whoever put it here didn't think they were trying. I don't think they were trying to hide it from us. What do you mean?
Hey,
Haven't you noticed? There's one big difference between this room and all the others. Difference. There's no surveillance camera.
yes, it's me.
Precisely. There's no camera in here, which means this is the one spot where the mastermind is blind. So you're saying someone put it here so that the mastermind wouldn't know about it.
It's true.
And what Hina saw wasn't the ordinary glow of a computer screen. It was the figure of Chihiro, shining pale green.
Hey,
I think it would be best if we investigated this laptop in a little more detail. Then let's do it. Screw you, Monokuma. I'm gonna get on the interwebs. It's just like Kyoko said, the display isn't on, the laptop definitely has power.
so then,
Let's wake it up. I started hitting random buttons on the keyboard, and the display instantly began to grow pale green. There was a bunch of different icons on the desktop.
Hey,
There's an icon on the far left. What is it? It says alter ego. Literally means another self, I believe. In the field of artificial intelligence, it is not uncommon to create different aspects of a personality. You can consider it something like a pen name.
Makoto.
Could you let me see it, Makoto? With that, Kyoko took it over. She moved the cursor over to the alter ego icon, and then she double-clicked it. Oh boy, I'm glad that gets all the narration it needs. The screen suddenly went dark, and then a voice spoke to us.
You really came!
Master, you're here. Chihiro's voice appeared, taking up the entire display.
Oh no!
It's a ghost! Buddha and sweet baby Jesus, help me!
Calm down.
It's not a ghost.
What?
Then what is it? A recording? What is this magic you speak of?
Anyway,
I'm sure if we just talk to it, we'll find out. Kyoko began to type, hands blurring across the keyboard. What are you? And then...
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
I always get so embarrassed introducing myself. That voice, that tone, and everything. It's Chihiro.
I knew it.
Alter ego. I've heard about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen one for myself. AI?
That's right.
This is how Chihiro earned his title of Ultimate Programmer. The AI lives in the computer, and by repeating different tasks, it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently, Chihiro used a support vector machine and reinforced learning to develop it. Eventually, he came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design. Support vector machine, reinforcement learning?
It's true.
To put simply, it's a learning method for computers. If you want to know more,
That's it. I'm sure of it.
just Google it, okay?
In other words,
Was that at me? Screw you! But if this AI continues to grow, it will become more than just a piece of software to help people. Some say that an AI like this might someday replace people. And that is why it's called Alter Ego. A fine choice then, I must say. It can create memories, have thoughts, and grow up. The process isn't that much different than how humans work. If you were to raise your own AI that way, it would make perfect sense to refer to it as your alter ego.
I see.
A second, perfect personality that can never forget or grow old. That's what Chihiro created. That's alter ego. Kyoko, how do you know so much about this?
Are you okay with this?
Anyway, so he fixed the broken laptop and put his own program in there. That is what this means, yes? And he brought the machine to this dressing room, where the mastermind would not be able to see it. But you know, all this about master and whatnot. Yes, yes. I believe I'm on fire.
Huh?
Thought you were only into 2D.
Da 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 da!
This is the most excellent 2D possible.
Huh?
But he's a guy, and also a computer program.
I feel as if...
Oh, that aspect is no problem.
I mean...
That aspect?
Anyway,
You just got like 4 more levels of creepy, dude. Let's talk to him a little more. Kyoko typed away rhythmically. How much do you know about what's going on?
Master,
Only gave me a general idea,
well,
but I do know that things have become very grave. He found himself caught up in this without warning. Kyoko immediately shot out another question. Why are you here?
that's right.
Are you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze the massive number of files stored on this desktop. I believe the files are related to the school, but the protection on them is surprisingly strong. So it's taken me a little longer than I thought.
Master,
But here's what the Master must have been thinking. The fact that the files are protected so tightly means they must contain some important secret. For example, perhaps, the secret of this school. While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked her next question. How much longer until everything's unlocked?
That's right.
It's gonna be a while,
Leave it to me.
but I'm definitely gonna do it, so you can just leave it to me.
I see.
So because of how long it would take, he designed Alter Ego to handle the workload. Smart. It also means that the work remains uninterrupted even after his death. Once again, Kyoko typed quickly. Keep it up. Be careful not to let the mastermind notice you.
That's right.
Don't worry, I've got a secret plan already, just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in webcam. So if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help real loud. It's a pretty basic plan, I have to say.
Yes, indeed.
That is fine during the day, but nighttime is a concern. Why?
Are you okay with this?
Have you forgotten? All our rooms are completely soundproof. Once we close our doors, he can scream as loud as he wants, but we won't hear a thing. Okay then, how about once it's nighttime, we take turns guarding the dressing room?
However,
There's a good chance the mastermind would notice us all going in and out of the dressing room like that. Then what can we do?
so then,
Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. Then there's no way I can miss Alter Ego yelling.
But
But if you leave your door open at night, then
it's true.
there's a chance I may become a victim myself, I know.
However,
But I'm not as weak as you may think. I wouldn't go down without a fight, I assure you. There was an undeniable strength in her voice, then she said that. She was totally confident she would be okay. That confidence is somewhat similar to Byakuya's tone, but at the same time different. Lacks about 10 degrees of dick that Byakuya usually adds to it. Yeah, it had an entirely different feel for sure. Like someone who'd been dropped onto a battlefield versus someone who'd been born on a battlefield. I felt like that was the fundamental difference. I was pulled out of my thoughts by the voice suddenly emanating from the laptop.
So,
Would you mind if I asked a few questions? I haven't seen Master for a while. When you got here, I thought it was him, but... Is Master... For a split second, Kyoko seemed to not know what to do. But she recovered just as fast and quickly began typing. Her answer was clear, concise, direct. Chihiro is dead. Mondo killed him.
okay then.
To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chances that Master would survive this situation were very low. So I was prepared for this moment.
It's like...
Somehow I feel kind of sorry for her. I can't even imagine how it must feel to lose your other self. It is a simple computer program. It does not have feelings.
What?
Are you sure about that?
shall we go?
Anyway, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something. And then Kyoko typed one last sentence. I'll come back later. Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay? Bye-bye. The AI seemed totally different than when we'd first arrived. He seemed upbeat. Was it just because he was following his programming, or could he have actually been worried about us?
could it be,
What's wrong?
you know?
I was just wondering if we might be able to get this laptop online. Then we could call for help from the outside. But it's just a dressing room. I don't think you can get online from here.
Well,
Well, if we take it out of here and find somewhere that does have online access, that's way too dangerous. The mastermind will find out in no time. True.
Indeed.
There is no time for This is no time for taking needless risks. For now, I'll monitor the progress of the file analysis. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once this is finished. This feels like a detour more than anything else, but I suppose it can't be helped.
Of course.
Well, for now, all we can do is wait for Alter Ego to finish his work.
you know?
We should get going.
It's true.
Indeed. No! Bad! Let's go.
I suppose.
And we all left the dressing room. As soon as we were out of the hall, Hina let out a joyful shout. Isn't it awesome? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right? Yeah, and you found a ghost too. And as if he'd been waiting for his cue, Hina has gained enough experience to level up.
What's the matter?
So what was this awesome something? Monokuma,
What the heck?
you guys all seem in remarkably good spirits. Did something happen? No, nothing in particular. Oh, keeping secrets? No fair. Demand an exclusive interview. Denied. Super denied.
What the heck?
Yeah, just because you demand something doesn't mean we have to do it.
Say what?
Do it? You mean like, do it? Do it?
Huh?
Wait, what do you mean do it? Do it?
Disgusting.
Ew, gross. You said do it.
Just the worst.
You said it first. We were just talking about the bathhouse. We have not had a chance to relax in some time.
Huh?
But unfortunately, the bathhouse is not divided into men and women sections. So we decided to do rock, paper, scissors to decide which group would go first. Hina won the match for us, and that is why we are all so pleased.
Huh?
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of which... Okay, boys, why don't you head back onto the dining hall or something? We're gonna take a nice long bath.
Hey, come on.
Ah, geez, what are you gonna do, right? We lost fair and square. Well, ladies, shall we go? Celeste didn't hesitate coming up with a ruse, and her poker face didn't even flinch. So she and the other girls headed back to the dressing room.
Oh, damnation!
We totally lost. Another day without getting to take my very first bath here. Tomorrow for sure. You'll definitely get that bath tomorrow. So, should we head back to the dining hall now?
Hey!
Hold on.
Hey!
Something strange here. Very strange. What do you mean? What's strange is, this is the perfect chance for you to sneak a peek. Huh? That's...
Without a doubt.
You're absolutely right! Thought you were all about the 2D. All of you need to shut up, sit down, and listen to what I have to say. An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's the ideal setting of a man's fantasy. I was forced to ask myself, should I sneak into the bathroom like Monokuma said, or just go quietly back into the dining hall? No, I can't do it. I can't treat the girls like that. Let's just head back to the dining hall.
What?
But what about your man's fantasy? I'm not sure a real man's fantasy should be about spying on girls and stuff. It should be more about your hopes, or your dreams, of adventure or whatever. But anyway, I'm not gonna spy on them.
This is kinda depressing.
I see. I can't even describe my bitter disappointment. That primo fan service could have been yours. We headed back to the dining hall, leaving Monokuma standing there alone. But to be honest, even I was a little reluctant to turn down the offer.
It's like...
Yeah, that face says it all. I guess you dig the real thing just like any other guy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I care is because it's a good reference for creating figurines. A real live woman is useless to me, but looking at their naked form might be okay.
No way.
If the girls heard you say that, we'd all be dead meat for sure. Meanwhile, we heard the buzzing of busy voices growing louder. The girls had finished their baths and joined us in the dining hall.
You got it!
What a nice bath.
This is fine.
Getting a chance to stretch out and relax after all this time was a true pleasure.
Indeed.
Of course.
Normally, after a long bath, I like to make myself a nice protein coffee. Sorry, no time for that.
So in the end...
That's what I figured. Huh?
Actually,
We were just saying in the bath now how it was about time for you to get up to something.
Because...
After seeing how happy we were, an evil little monster like you would never let that last for long. You're all so terrible to me.
My entire existence!
Everyone's so cold and mean, even after I got presents for you all. Presents?
Well now.
Oh, have I got your attention? Then let's head to the gym, where your presents await.
See ya later!
No questions, no dilly-dallying, get a move on and everything will become clear.
Oh,
What are you scheming this time?
It would seem.
He's probably going to repeat the same thing again, providing us with a motive to get things moving.
Huh?
Again? I don't want to. I don't want to do this anymore. Me either. I'm like totally traumatized.
However,
It's okay. We have alter ego. I'm sure he'll find something that'll help us. So for now,
correct.
we just have to endure it, come what may. With heavy feet, we made our way to the gym, but when we arrived, there was already someone waiting for us. And we're gonna have to find out, well, it's obviously them. We're gonna have to figure out what these presents are next time, because this seems like a good place to cut it. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you're enjoying this game as much as I am, because I'm starting to like the characters more, and everything is just starting to pick up a bit. I kind of wish they wouldn't repeat themselves on some of these obvious things as much, but it's one of those tropes of writing games these days that I just kind of got used to. So, whatever. That said, hope to catch you next time. Later.